Wish me luck, cause I'm gonna need it. Go. So, what options do I have left? Well, it's not a lot. Like, I took some time and thought, okay, what do I possibly have left in this world that just keeps saying you don't have to go here? Well, I have a few ideas in mind. I don't like them, but there's a few ideas. So I'm going to test the first one here, which is doing archery in Kakariko. And the reason I say try is because I still run under the assumption that the archery game needs the quiver, or at least a bow, in your inventory to give the reward. I don't know if that's changed. Also, oh, there's a change that I'm fond of now. So all my past randomizers, the ring around Death Mountain has never changed upon beating the Fire Temple. This is the first time that that's been the case, and you know what? I'm all for it. Alright, we got red. So it's either 2 blues or 2 reds. That's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, it's gonna be the freebie. Freebie. Alright, let's try again. Simple shot. Got you. Okay. Yeah, the single blue I can handle. I got time to aim the second shot. Alright, good. Just the reds. Alright. 50 or an item. Okay, that is still what normally appears. So I'm thinking, no, I don't have a bow, I don't get a reward. Okay. Now for the next one. Not as involved, but it is a thing. And that is the masks. Now, I don't have Saria's song, so I can't progress any further than doing the skull mask. But you can still do the Deku Theater with the skull mask, because I'm looking at my notes. I've written down that Skull Kid was useless, but I didn't write anything down for the Deku Theater. So I gotta do a bit of mask trading here to get the skull mask. And then we'll go and see if it comes down to a bunch of Dekus. Because if it doesn't, the next option I will not like. I'm gonna keep that one in suspense for now. So let's see. Gotta get the Keaton mask. Hi! Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop! And of course, you've got the organs playing in the background. Alright, so we'll go trade this, come back, and we'll see what happens. I still cannot believe just how much this seed has blocked me. Like, I was racking my brain quite a bit. Like, Forest Temple, I need a bow. Fire Temple, I need a bow. Water Temple, useless. Spirit Temple, can't progress without Zelda's Lullaby. Shadow Temple, declared dead. And that's actually kind of ironic. I don't know where Deku Tree is. I don't know where Dodongo's Cavern is. Jabu Jabu, I can't access as a kid. Ice Cavern is finished. I don't know where the well is. I'm, like, lacking in things. Okay, so we got that. So it could very well be something I've just overlooked in the overworld. And if that's the case, I'm going to be doing a bit of a tour around the world at this rate. Help. And like the entrances to the remaining dungeons that I have not been able to get to, I'm also locked out of. Like the Deku Tree entrance needs, I need the Kokiri sword. Okay, do that. Skull Mask Mine. Oh yeah, that's gonna require a bit of, it's gonna require a bit of walking, because I don't have a convenient warp to the forest. But yeah, so the entrance to Deku Tree needs the Kokiri sword to unlock. The Ice Cavern entrance, I need Zelda's Lullaby for Adult to be able to access. The actual Shadow Temple, I need Din's Fire, which is located in Dodongo's Cavern. And then the Forest Temple, I need either Saria's Song or the Minuet of Forest to get the adult into the forest. So there are so many things right now that are just blocking my progression. So much so that, like, the Skull Kid, or the Skull Mask in the Deku Theater, and the last thing I've got on my mind that might be a thing, that's it. I'd have to take a tour around Hyrule Field just to, like, get my bearings, and I'd have to revisit all the things I did. Alright. Oh well, let's keep trying here. Lost Woods, here we go. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna check something here real fast. So there should be... Are you not there? Excuse me? There isn't a Mido there? What did I forget to do? You mean this whole time that this has been open? Future me, check the status, check what I did for the randomizer, and, like, just confirm some things, and, like, did I forget to put that setting on? Like, if that's the case, go ahead and laugh, but I really screwed up something. I mean, it's worth it for the comedy right now, because I'm just going, what the heck did I miss? But... wow, so... I messed something up completely. Alright, well, hello, Dodongo's Cavern. I will be able to find a plethora of things in here right now. I am still completely lacking in a bow, but this is funny. So that means I can access this as an adult. But I think I would honestly do better as a kid, because I have the slingshot. I'm gonna make do with this. Bottom of the well holds 30 arrows. Okay, that doesn't work for me. I don't even know what the well is. Alright. I mean, it's a good thing that I've got bombs. Explosions everywhere. Alright, okay, yeah, you're just Gold Skull Tula. I do not need any more of those. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to feel for having missed that. Like, I feel like confused, maybe even a little embarrassed. Like, what did I miss in my settings to just completely overlook what I normally do, which is closing off the Deku tree until I have the Kokiri sword and Deku shield. I mean, at the very least, I'm actually doing something now. Alright, who's first? Okay, well, the nice part is I've got sticks aplenty. And I still know the trick to defeating the Lizalfos as quickly as I am allowed. There we go. You know, maybe it would have been better if I did this as an adult. But I can make do. I do know somewhere in here is a Din's Fire. And I got the minuet, which is good. There's my Din's Fire. Okay, fire source achieved. I can do things now. Besides this. Do I go turn into an adult or not? I'm gonna keep going as this. Been a while since I've done Dodongo's Cavern as a kid, but hey, it's supposed to be done as a kid, so I'll make it work. There we go. I tried to put the stick away, but it just didn't bring up the put away command. Alright, next part of the dungeon. Makes me wonder just how many things are in Dodongo's Cavern that I, like, need. Kinda hoping that was gonna work. Good thing I've got a lot of health, because I seem to be just taking damage. Money, money, money. Boom. Alright. Maybe I should put the Deku stick or Deku shield away. I know that I'm about to get into some burning areas. So we'll do that. Quick way up, just backflip. Oops. And don't go off the platform. Okay, that's just a Skulltula back there. No worries. Feels weird having to do this as a kid, not gonna lie. I am so used to doing this as an adult, because it's just, by virtue of being tall, I break this dungeon. Alright, now we get to here. I can't do any of my traditional skips. So I have to play this the intended way. It's a good thing I have bombs, though. It does speed things up a lot. 5 rupees. Okay. Alright, this is why I wanted to do this as a kid. So I could at least use my slingshot. Does mean another round with Lizalfos, but oh well. I still know how to beat them quickly. 1 and Turn around. Turn around and smack him with a stick. There we go. Don't matter what order I do it on the second one. Alright. So after this, it'll be quite a few things I could get. Alright. But we've made it to here. So before I get that chest, this is something I do just as a backup. I trigger the shortcut. So that way, when I spin myself back around, I can just get a bunch of chests in progression, as well as open up the second half. Good. Now, a trick with this one, too. If you need help with your aim, do a toss at the apex of this bridge, and the arc will be perfect. Okay, so that part's open. Now, let's get some more items. I want to see what's going on here. Heart container. Now we'll see what is in the bomb chest. I was about to say bomb chew? That would have been funny. Alright. Deku nuts. I'm gonna need those. Nice and simple. What do we got? Heart piece. And the gold gauntlets. Okay, that's good. That's a lot of items for me in Ganon's Tower. I like that. I like that a lot. So now I just go backwards this way, and that takes me back to the central room. And thankfully, that'll give me just enough time to catch this platform. Which gets me back here. Yeah, go ahead. I got plenty of health. Take that. Okay, now if I remember right... This one's just to an Armos with a Gold Skulltula, right? Right. Don't have to worry about you then. You jerkbat. Take that. I would kill you, but you're not worth it. Oops. However, my inability to move is hindering my progress. No, I don't need to push. I need to move in a straight line. All right. Well, not bad. We got through the dungeon pretty quick. I'll be able to take out a boss, and then all will be good. I have plenty of things I can now check on the adult side. So I've got Minuet to check Forest Temple entrance. There is the Kokiri sword. My goodness. So, yeah, that's the only way this would have worked in a you need to be able to access it type of setting. The Kokiri sword was in a place that would have been locked behind the Kokiri sword. But yes, I've got the Minuetta Forest for checking what is in the Sacred Grove. I've got Din's Fire to check what's behind the Shadow Temple. I've got the Gold Gauntlets, so that's plenty of items I have access to now. We're looking up. That's the good thing. We're looking up. I can't believe that whatever I messed up when I was making this just caused me so much headache. Like, I didn't even think to go, okay, let's, you know, check my settings and make sure things are okay, because I was fairly certain that I did the Deku Tree is locked behind needing Kokiri Sword and Deku Shield option that I've been doing normally, but I must have misclicked something or just didn't notice. But anyways, that is Dodongo's Cavern completed. And for my trouble, I get the Fire Medallion. Okay. So next time I visit Adult Kakariko, I will have something for my trouble. Now, speaking of going adult, I'm going to ignore that. Well, okay, you know what? I shouldn't ignore this since I'm already here. I'm going to check the theater. Because if it turns into something like a Triforce piece, then I can just say, at the very least, I checked. Because you never put it past a randomizer to just say, we're going to put, like, the first, like, 9/10 of items in easily progressible locations that, you know, make sense. And then we're just going to throw the last few into a spot that says, hope you like checking obscure locations, because you're gonna need to. So here we go. Come on. Where's that hole? There we go. Alright, Skull Mask on. Oh. Yeah, they go there right away. That's nice. Alright. And we get... It actually was a Triforce piece! Wow! That actually was a Triforce piece! This seed has just been a whirlwind. From like the highest highs to the lowest lows to the most out there lines of logic and luck that I have ever seen. Alright, 3 to go. And I've got things to look for so I can actually keep progressing. I still don't have a bow, though, which is still amazing. I'm going to have to make a note of that, where the other bows were located. Alright, so first I want to check Ganon's Tower, because that's just 8 items right there, ready to look into. I would not be surprised if another Triforce piece was hiding amongst all those chests. Actually, 7. I am missing... the Zelda's Lullaby to unlock the 8th chest. So I'm still currently missing that. Still though, that whole business with the Deku Tree, my goodness. Really gotta keep an eye on my own settings next time. Alright. Now let's see how lucky I am. My on-screen timer says I've got 7 minutes to go before 5 hours of time has passed since I started this. Could I get the last 3 pieces in the next 7 minutes? That'll be fun to see. So, lift And chuck. Alright, so invisible enemies. I have to hope I pick them and not the chests. Alright, so 7 chests. 7 things to aid in my quest. Can I find a bow? That is a dungeon map to the well, which I do not have knowledge of. Deku nuts. The bow! I found it after 5-ish hours. Oh no, ice trap. Alright, that just reopened up a lot of things. I was right though, piece of Triforce does exist. Another one? Oh, Deku Stick upgrade, and just in time too, because I was running low for the stock and Child Link. And heart piece. Okay. Well then, that's great. That's great. Like, I got a bow now. I can actually do things. I still don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so I can't do much else. But the bow's a start. Now, Sheik's item is bomb. Okay, there's nothing else in the grove itself for Adult Link to get, so I just have to check what's here. That is the well. That means the well is completely useless. Let's just click you. There we go. Because Child Link cannot access this. Okay, and Deku Tree was Dodongo. Gonna make a note of that. Alright. Next step, then. Take my Din's Fire and open up the Shadow Temple entrance. Because now I can do it. Alright, we're nearing the end of the selections, so we've got Deku Tree. And what have I not seen yet? I'm completely blanking. I'm gonna find out here. Okay, Deku Tree, it is. So I'm just gonna note that real fast. So the only temple... So Ice Cavern entrance is Water Temple. So I don't even technically need Zelda's Lullaby. That's quite interesting there. Okay, now then. We'll do that. 'Cause I'm gonna need it eventually. And piece of Triforce number 19! We are down to the last piece in this world. As soon as I find it, this game is over. Okay, now I need to be able to bounce something back. That counts. Okay, where's it gonna be? Could I find it in the next 3 minutes? This seat could be over in under 5. After a slight level of embarrassment. Let's find out. Here we go. Is this it? Nope, but it's the other bow. All right. So I haven't outright needed a bow. Like, I haven't fired it yet. Oh, but look, now I can find arrows. That's pretty good. All right, now we go up. There we go. I love that little trick. Just smack everything on a wall. Okay. And once again, by virtue of being tall, I break the Deku Tree. And plus, since I have a portable flame source now, I don't have to worry about getting locked behind torches. I just bring the flame to the torch via a different kind of stick. I want to try some here, because I don't normally get to do this. just go all around this room. Oh, I found the winner piece! Yes, I am a winner. Okay, next chest is heart. Oh man, just knowing that every chest I open up now has the potential to end the game is exciting. There we go. And gotcha. Missed. All right. Next chest is over here. And 5 rupees. Okay. Okay, I can't go through the crawl space, but that's fine because there's no chests. I just have to go down here. Oops. I just gotta say, those black gold gauntlets are really nice. Okay. So, good job there. I just need standard arrows, long shot, and that for stun. Okay. All right. All right, happy 5 hours. Couldn't quite get that last piece in time, but this is it. I'm going until I find it. I've got all the items I need now. Or at least I'm hoping. Almost. I swear Goma's on her last hit. And... down. Alright. Well, I already know I'm getting a spiritual stone out of this, so that part isn't as exciting. You beat a spider! Alright, and for my trouble I get... arrows. Why not? I went the whole game not finding them, I'm gonna stockpile them like crazy. Alright, well that's Deku Tree finished. Okay, Kokiri's Emerald. Alright. Well, since I'm here, now with a bow, let's do Adult Archery. I will laugh if this is the Triforce piece. It's like, you did need a bow, so get wrecked. Okay, and since I did not enter from the south or I guess west entrance according to the map, does not start the cutscene. All right, let's try again. Got you. 1 and 2. Simple shot. It's one of those, like, I can tell by the delay that it's gonna be that that one, because there's like at least 2 to 3 seconds before it pops up. Alright, so now that I actually have a bow, I get Jabu Jabu's belly has the forest medallion. Not like that really matters. I guess now that I'm kind of getting things moving here, I'm just gonna go ahead and say what my third idea was for when I was like really struggling to find things. It was to go back out to the Desert Colossus and go into the Spirit Temple entrance for Jabu Jabu's belly. And I'm fairly certain there's one treasure chest I could get before I would be locked out of needing to get things, because it's the only chest I think that doesn't absolutely require me to have a boomerang. Because that one is the one you'd get the boomerang from, and then you could start damaging the parasitic tentacles. Alright, so finding that bow would have put Big Po into logic if that was a thing. Because I'm actually not sure if the game counts getting a freebie Big Po from a bottle as something you can do. Oh, I can get cow. I have fire. I can talk to cow. Oh, that's another thing I can do too. Ooh, maybe I should try to time it. So, what just popped into my head is I remembered that Lake Hylia was deemed Way of Hero. And one thing, I think it's the only thing I have not done in Lake Hylia is shoot the sun. Now you might be wondering, how can you do that? You haven't beat the water temple. Well, for anyone who has done this extensively, you can shoot the sun at any point. But what most people probably don't know is, like, you can actually reach the platform without raising the water level. I don't really need the gossip hint at this point. But yeah, you can reach the platform not needing to beat the water temple. The trick is you would need the long shot. And because there is a scarecrow that appears on the platform where the fire arrow would drop. And I think I've talked about this before, where it's kind of like the theory in my head is they put the fire arrow there, not just as like an extra for when you beat the water temple, but as an additional element to help you beat the water temple. Because burning Morpha's tentacles is a tactic that you can use. Like if you were going to similar lengths, you could just use Din's fire. But you could use the fire arrow as a means to defeat the tentacles of Morpha and make things just a little bit easier. Now, you probably would have to have like a little bit more of a thinking outside the box mind for going, like, how might you think to do that? Like, you normally go into a temple once and leave when you've defeated the boss. So most of the time you wouldn't think, oh, I have to leave and come back. Because I'm fairly certain every dungeon in this game is beatable on its first entry. But it kind of goes into the theory I have with Majora's Mask and the Great Fairies. Because normally in the... There we go. That is a song! Ooh, that's an up note, so I think that's Saria's song. So, the temples themselves in Majora's Mask, if you think about the rewards that you get from the Great Fairies upon returning their items, every single one of the rewards you get is a thing that can help you beat the boss better. What should I do? I'm gonna go to Gerudo Training Ground. That's 4 items I can get right away. But yeah, if you think about it, so the reward you get from the Swamp Great Fairy, and this is talking original, I'm not talking 3D. So in the original, when you return the 15 fairies to the Great Fairy, you get the bigger spin attack. Since you are doing a lot of close quarter combat with Old Dolwa, having a big spin attack for a huge amount of damage is a very good thing. For Goat, you're rolling around as a Goron trying to damage Goat, and what would help you in that situation? Well, an extended magic meter. Then if you go to Gjorg, where you're like, okay, I gotta dive into the water a lot, and that puts myself at a huge amount of risk. What would help me out in that situation? Well, taking less damage. So the double defense reward that you get. Now this one, okay, it's a little bit more of a stretch. but the final reward for the Ikana Canyon Great Fairy is the Great Fairy Sword. Now, say you run out of magic. It is still possible to damage the tentacles, or not the tentacles, I still got Morph on the brain. It is still possible to damage Twin Mold, but it is very difficult to land a good hit, especially because they got such a big hitbox, they deal a lot of damage, and if you were still stuck with your low-tier sword, which most players by that point would have upgraded to Gilded, but for greens, let's just assume that there are some people that didn't do that. The Great Fairy Sword is already the biggest sword you get in the game, and it is the most damaging sword in the game. That gives you a lot of buffer room if you need to get in close to Twin Mold to deal damage. So once again, the Great Fairy reward is very good at helping you beat the boss of that region. Now, for the life of me, I cannot figure out why they decided to switch the first and second rewards in the 3D version. Just another thing that I have a small gripe with about it, because the game is still good. But that's one of the changes I do not agree with in that game. Alright, so there are 4 items that I can get here that I needed the bow to get. So let's find out. Heart piece. Actually, I'm just gonna mark that I did. That's it! There we go! So I did absolutely need a bow to win this game. Because that was locked. Curse you, I am! Never gonna get tired of the name sometimes. But yeah, I needed a bow to do it. And we got it. I was a little distracted being like, okay, let's mark that I've done some of the things already. And as the final piece popped up, it was like, I gotta stop the timer. Oh, that was a whirlwind. Just trying to collect my thoughts here, because I was ready for that last piece to show up at some point, but that was a little sooner than I was expecting. But not bad. That was a little over 5 hours, 5:10 and change. And, well, there we go. That is 20 pieces of Triforce collected, of 20 in this world, so, like, there were no extras. I found all 20 that were in this. And that is another run of Ocarina of Time. I'm definitely never going to get tired of playing this game, especially as the randomizers, because there were a lot of highs and a lot of lows, especially with this seed, but it was still fun. Like, I was having to think on the fly. I was having to, like, think, okay, where do I go? And certainly that little confusion I had with the Deku Tree area being open, that threw me for a loop, but at the end of the day, the game still ran under what the options were. So I think I just made a either a misclick or a mistake when I was setting this up. So at the very least, it was funny. At least I think so. Well, all right. Well, that's the end of this. Well, I just kind of give some closing thoughts here. So hopefully you've been enjoying the warm-up week as this is. There is still the Majora's Mask randomizer as well, so hopefully if you like Zelda randomizers, then you'll be enjoying that as well. Regular content will return soon after this. I think I don't have any schedule set right now, but typically it is every other day that I will have a video go up. That's just kind of the schedule that I normally have. So if not within the next day after this goes live, then the day following there should be something up, and regular schedule will continue as usual. It's finally good to be off of my hiatus. So there is that. Also, as I've probably mentioned a few times at this point already, I am still looking for game suggestions. This is not just like I'm absolutely looking for things to play. It's more of a, like, I'm always looking for input and suggestions based on the 100 subscriber special that I posted somewhat recently. So if you have any thoughts and are like, hey, there's something you mentioned that I want to see you play, can you maybe think about playing it? I am always looking for input, so be sure to either leave your thoughts in the comments or check out the community tab post where I will have a little poll going to see if there's anyone who wants to leave your suggestions. With that, I think that is it for now. So to all of the watchers, thank you very much for watching. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm finally glad to be back and getting things played again. So hopefully you will join me on the next adventure. So to all of you once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.